A statewide endangered and missing persons advisory. That's what happened this week after two men in their 70s took a snowmobiling trip in the Black Hills.
The two men were found alive and were evacuated out of the hills, but the rescue raises important points. KELOLAND's Sydney Thorson explains how taking precautions out in the hills can help avoid a catastrophe.
Icy roads, rough terrain, and a winter storm in the forecast. Those were just a few challenges facing search crews this week in the Black Hills.
Every time we go out and we do a search, the responders are putting their lives at risk to save a life. And so it's always very important. So if you can stay on trail, have the equipment with you to self-rescue if needed, please, by all means, do that.
More than 200 people joined the search for two men in their 70s who didn't return from a snowmobiling trip. They eventually found them, and both men were okay, but searches don't always have positive outcomes. That's why snowmobilers like Dwayne Stanley say you have to be prepared for anything.
Well, Black Hills is kind of unique in that we're very much known for some of the best snowmobile trails in the country, but we also have opportunities for backcountry riding. It is rugged out there in places, and you can get yourself in trouble.
Stanley here says the three most important items that you can bring with you when you go snowmobiling is a helmet, proper clothing, and some form of communication. It's also important to stay updated on the weather before you go out and during your trip.
You can be out riding 25, 30, 35 degree day, very beautiful out sunny day, and once it gets dark, temperatures drop very, very quick. It's not uncommon to be 30 degrees in the daytime and below zero at night. And also, storms can come in pretty quick. You can go from a nice sunny day to whiteout conditions.
By having all the right equipment with you, staying on the trails, telling someone where you are and when you will be back, you have a much better chance of avoiding a worst-case scenario. In the Black Hills, Sydney Thorson, KELOLAND News.
There were nearly 200 people from agencies across the Black Hills that helped in the search for the two snowmobilers, including local snowmobiling clubs.